The super successful sci-fi series on Netflix Stranger Things is all set to release its Season 4 soon. This super popular series is a perfect blend of sci-fi, fantasy, and drama. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation, the shooting of Stranger Things, which was supposed to be over in August 2020, was affected, and now the producers say that Season 4 will be out soon. But to satisfy the discontent among the fans of Stranger Things, Netflix has released the trailer and a few sneak peeks of Stranger Things Season 4. Yes, the world of Upside Down, Demogorgons, and Eleven and her friends will come alive soon on Netflix with more drama and startling revelations. The fantasy and superpower lovers will get a unique storyline to watch on Netflix soon. As of now, no date has been confirmed by Netflix for the release of the super hit series starring Millie Bobby Brown. The Season 4 ride of 11, Mike, Will, Dustin, Lucas, and Max will be rather interesting and different in this season. Release date: Stranger Things is a popular Netflix series not only in the USA, but all over the world. It is expected to be released in 2022 in various phases. It is said that Season 4 of Stranger Things is expected to be released in the first quarter of 2022. Well, the season is planned to be released in the first quarter of 2022 in the USA, UK, South Africa, India, Canada, Philippines. Now, never underestimate the powers of 11 people who definitely love her. But the other characters, storyline, and direction and effects equally play an important role in making Stranger Things worth the watch. Cast. Let's look into Season 4 and the characters that develop the plot. The main characters being Eleven, also known as Jane Hopper, played by Millie Bobby Brown, her friends Mike, played by Finn Wolfhard, Gaten Matarazzo as Dustin, Caleb McLaughlin as Lucas, Noah Schnapp as Will, and Sadie Sink as Max. Also Winona Ryder as Will's mother Joyce Byers, Charlie Heaton as Will's brother Jonathan Byers, David Harbour as Detective and Eleven's guardian Jim Hopper, Natalia Dyer as Mike's sister Nancy, Joe Keery as Steve Harrington, and Maya Hawke as Robin Buckley. There will be some new faces introduced in this season too. A few of them are Jamie Campbell Bower as Peter Ballard, Eduardo Franco as Argyle, Sherman Augustus as Lieutenant Colonel Sullivan, Joseph Quinn as Eddie Munson, Tom W. Lashicha as Dimitri, Robert Englund as Victor Creel, Mason Dye as Jason Carver, Nicola Jericho Yuri, Tyner Rushing as Virginia Creel, and Joseph Stauffer as Warden Hatch. And now the story will be set not only in the upside-down world of the USA, but in Russia too. Oh, now there's some suspense with Demogorgon and Jim Hopper in Russia, as per the trailer. The first episode of Season 4 is titled Chapter 1, The Hellfire Club. So ominous, right, and super villainous. If you are a fan of X-Men, you probably know that the Hellfire Club was the group of villains against X-Men, led by Sebastian Shaw. This may imply more super abilities or powers in Season 4. Well, it will be fun to see. Season 4 of Stranger Things is expected to have 8 episodes. It is interesting to know that the script of this season was completed before the filming because of a delay in the shooting because of COVID-19. Teaser. The new teaser unveiled more of the story in new locations, but they managed to keep it mysterious. Various theories and speculations have been made as to what will happen or how the story may take a new turn. At the end of Season 3, Jim Hopper vanished and was assumed dead by Eleven, and Mrs. Byers and Max's brother showed courage and helped Eleven in defeating Demogorgon and saving her friends. It was a teary ending to Season 3 with a promise in the post-credit scene that the fun didn't end there. And a new location, Russia, was introduced. Now the trailer shows that the favorite Detective Hopper is alive in Russia working in snowy mountains. The new look of Jim Hopper as a prisoner is rather mysterious while working on the railway track. The background music is a Russian song titled The Red Army is the Strongest. But nothing else has been revealed. Points to the production and directors for being so careful in leaving us hanging and not revealing too much. And more fun for the ones who like the US and Russia Cold War plots. Well, as for the theories, many say that it may have been a wormhole caused due to a grand explosion at the end of Season 3 that succumbed the detective and took him to another time and place in this case. It may be Kamchatka, Russia, a peninsula, or maybe he crossed over before hitting the explosion that could blow into pieces. Is he in present or not is another big question. Whatever it is, it will be revealed in 2022 only. It will be fun to see how our favorite character Jim Hopper made it out alive of the explosion that closed the interdimensional rift in Season 3. Apart from that, another interesting thing, the post-credit scene in which Demogorgon was in Russia needs to reveal its background story as well. Theories around this brief scene include time travel, where Russia sent Demogorgons to the future, or a big conspiracy by present Russia to destroy the USA by making and sending Demogorgons as biological weapons of mass destruction after kids. This may also mean that it was Russia who found the upside-down dimension first. But how? That is another question. Maybe they also have someone like 11, or perhaps an experiment has gone wrong, like the flash of an explosion that led to the discovery of Upside Down. But all of these are mere speculations, and these mysteries will be solved in 2022 only. The buyers, along with 11, have left Hawkins at the end of Season 3. With Season 4, not only do the fans expect the buyers to return to their home Hawkins, but also the return of 11's lost telekinetic powers. Further, 11 and her mysterious past are very intriguing for the audience. Millie Bobby Brown's character 11, or Jane Hopper, as named by Detective Jim Hopper, has been the central character in a teaser. The new flashes show Cell 11, where probably she was kept, the facility where she grew up, and the echoing "Good morning, Papa" can be heard in another room. In other teasers, there are glimpses of a young girl, presumably Elle, in a classroom. In another brief scene, it is a girl lying on the floor with a nosebleed. That does ring a bell, as it is 11 whose nose bleeds whenever she uses her telekinetic powers. Yet there is another brief scene in which a woman is walking down a passage with a young girl as glass shatters around both of them. All these flashes of teasers of Stranger Things Season 4 are presumed to be related to Millie Bobby Brown's character 11. Not only this, there are some pretty cool flashes too, where Elle presumably is floating over a bed in a scene where 11 blows her cell door open and smashes it in the two guards outside her cell. Mind it, her powers are pretty destructive for the tiles on the wall that go off exploding as the result of her rage. But we have a really cool Elle superpower engagement with the enemy. Also, the return to the facility where 11 grew up and was probably kept in her cell indicates that Season 4 will take us deeper into 11's past, and maybe we will eventually come to know how 11 gained her telekinetic superpowers, or if there is more to 11 and her powers that can help keep the upside-down dimension in control and away from causing any more harm to her friends in the world. More appearances. The bubbly and funny character of Erica Sinclair, played by Pria Ferguson, has become pretty popular with the audience. Many viewers expect to see more of Luca's sister because of her unique way of acting and winning the hearts of the audience. The new pair, Robin and Steve, are expected to be seen more engaged with the plot, especially after Season 3's successful teamwork, with which they managed to impress the audience. The development of the characters Jonathan Byers and Nancy Wheeler has been very promising as well. Along with this, the new characters may bring a new twist in the story, along with the little brief romance of Dustin with the nerdy girl. Not the end. Stranger Things is merely setting the stage for Season 5 with this season. Yes, Season 4 is not the end. Fans will be thrilled to know that Stranger Things has been passed by Netflix for Season 5 as well. Many expect Season 5 to be the last season of this one of the most watched series of all time. Well, what twists and plots we get in this season? We will get to know with its release in 2022. People are losing their minds over what new turn the plot of Season 4 will take, and how our favorite characters will come over the dangers that lie ahead of them.